a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions, each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong.
And what is going on, everybody? Welcome to another Smackdown watch party for tonight, July 27th. Appreciate everybody's coming in. Shout out to what's good, Lady Kenzie. I'm definitely going to hit you up on Twitter for the link for Thursday. But before we get into it, if you guys are new, make sure to hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Definitely share the content. Every little bit helps to grow the channel. But with that being said, right now they're kind of showing some little bit highlights from last week, from Raw 30. At the same time, especially during the tribal court with Sami Zayn. But shout out to the two that's in the chat though. So my buddy Tyler should be in here just very shortly. So and also another thing too, we are going to be live for NXT Vengeance Day, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to see what Vengeance Day is going to hold for. What's good, Daniel Barry? What's good, my dude? What is good? What is good? What's good? What's good, Mac? What is good? What is good? So SmackDown's going to be hopefully this SmackDown's going to be very good, because right now, I mean, from the last couple of shows that me and Tyler have done, sometimes SmackDown just hasn't really been, I would say, up to sometimes, I would say really standards, I would say, but just not as, like, the quality isn't the greatest. Especially what we're basically how we described it. It was like very inconsistent in some weeks. And you can probably still make the same argument with NXT. NXT at times does have one of those weird moments. It just doesn't really look as great. I would say, but while being said, we are coming to you live not just from the Philly Sports Talk podcast and our Facebook pages and Twitch and Twitter. We're just coming to you live from the Hardcore Sports Network as well. But yeah, so far, like we said, we're going to be live for NXT Vengeance Day. I won't be available for Royal Rumbles tomorrow, which is kind of crazy to believe that the Royal Rumbles is is 24 hours away. And speaking of my boy Tyler, here's the man himself. Are you good, buddy? You good?
Yeah, I'm getting like 15 notifications because I haven't my tablet on in a while.
Damn.
I'm getting like 15 notifications on my tablet.
There's a thing called Do Not Disturb.
Yeah, I'm not putting that on. Screw that.
But yeah, but we got Lady Kanzi up in the building. We had Daniel Barry in here, and our boy Mac up in the building as well.
Right.
But
so,
man,
yeah,
shout out to the four though.
yeah, what's up, you guys?
Man, talk about probably the best segment I've seen on Raw in quite some time. The Tribal Court.
Yeah, I really love that segment.
And of course, Blaze had the freaking lay around Roman so looked like a thing of hot chili peppers. Like, where does that come from? Then again, he's not wrong. It does look like hot chili peppers if you think about it.
Yeah.
I was like, "Fuck! Are we really going to get this?" But yeah, Tyler, I mentioned in the intro that we are going to be covering NXT Vengeance Day this coming. Not this next week. Jesus, God damn! Right at the end of January already. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
But shout out to everybody though. What's good, Rafi? What's good, boy? Our guy. So now looks like we're opening up with the Bloodline coming into the arena.
Is it going to be with or without Sammy? Because he says he doesn't want to see him until this Saturday.
Yeah, that's like, oh shit, here we go.
I feel like Sammy's there. He's going to compromise everything. It's going to turn into a turn tomorrow.
And here's Sammy at the building.
And what do you know? The turn's coming tomorrow.
Yep.
Probably tonight. I don't know.
Honestly, I probably think it's coming tomorrow.
Yeah, it has to come tomorrow because it's the big event. You gotta have the turn tomorrow.
It's going to suck though. Like for those who we're talking about. Me and Tyler actually, I think we talked this about more than a few occasions on our show. Like this shit's gonna suck. It's gonna hurt,
tough, man.
But I mean, it's oh boy. Of course, even Jay's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, dude's in like street clothes.
Yeah,
and he's like, "I'm not going in there. I just want to let you know something."
Yeah. But so far though, this is kind of fun if you were to think about it. Oh boy. But yeah, for those who are just coming in, make sure you smash that like button. We are at total.
He's wearing a hooded hoodie to hide himself.
Because Roman's. I mean, for those who have not seen the Tribal Court, I don't know what the hell you've been missing. Because man, you missed on probably the greatest segment that I've seen in quite some time in the history of Raw. But then again, there's one I would say.
Yeah, I hate that they changed the damn thing for Smackdown. I hate it.
Yeah, I agree.
They go from AC/DC to this.
Yeah.
Like, why, bro?
I don't get it either.
Now it's just generic rap music in it again. That's all it is. Generic.
God, I remember like when SmackDown usually opened. God, I remember. To be honest, I like the 1999 SmackDown opening. Each and every week when
that's kind of like that kind of makes my ear bleed. I like the 2000s version.
2000 was pretty good. Well, I did like the 2000 when you had Green Day on one of them later down the line.
Yeah, that was like 09 or 2010. That was okay.
And later
I kind of liked 05.
05 was pretty good too.
That was when they were rock heavy. Now it's like generic rap music.
That's like, man, what happened? Like, it looks like we're gonna open up with Rey Mysterio.
Then we got Kevin Owens versus Solo Sikoa later tonight. I bet you amount of money in this match, Sammy's going to get involved. I bet you amount of money.
I can't disagree with.
And he's going to turn on, or he's going to
somehow
do
screw
something to screw over the bloodline. You know what I miss? Ray just jumping out of something.
Yeah, exactly, man. Like, what happened to that?
Now. It's boring.
I mean, especially when he made his debut. When it was it? That was what, 2003?
2002.
Oh, shit! Holy crap!
20 years of Ray, man.
Oh my god!
Actually, 21 years of Ray.
Yeah, but I think as a whole, though, he's been around the game a lot longer than 20 years.
Next, yeah, he's been in the game a lot, but in WWE, he's been in there like 20.
That's crazy, though, years. Man. Yes, we're getting old.
This May will be 21 years since he debuted.
Woo! That's unbelievable.
Yeah. I kind of like the barricade Titan runs.
Hey, here comes Karrion Kross. This all stemmed back from last Friday night?
Yeah, this stems this stems for like a month and a half. Because for like a few weeks before that, he was trying to call out Ray.
Yeah. And he's another guy that's been, how do I say this? Floundering, for lack of a better term. Which is sad, if you think about it.
He's not over. In the beginning, he was. I don't know what happened.
I don't know. I guess I don't know. Like it's just, I think him and Scarlett are just, not just him, but Scarlett's not even over either. If you want to be quite.
Yeah, even Scarlett's not even over.
Because you got to
if you look at this entrance in the beginning, when they first debuted, you would have heard a crowd pop. But here you hear nothing. You hear nothing. It's sad because I love both of them. I love both Karen and
this time. No Mountain Dew this week. Go with the old.
You got a little bit of that Pepsi action, huh? But yeah, it's sad.
I mean, you got a good team. Both. It's just the fact they're not over is.
Yeah, it's sad because Karrion and Scarlett are both tremendous talent.
Even though I've really never seen Scarlett wrestle, even though she's more of a manager type.
She can wrestle some. She can wrestle. Because remember last week? I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago she wrestled.
Yeah.
Even though it was a squash match.
Yeah. Yeah. But like I said, 24 hours from now is the Royal Rumble. Holy crap.
Yeah. We're already on the road to WrestleMania, man. Already.
That's fucking nuts. Like, it's like
crazy, bro.
We just entered January. We're what? Almost.
Like, how does this gimmick not get over? I don't get it.
I don't know, man. I really don't.
Over, mind you.
I mean, he's got a good look to him. It's just I don't know. Damn.
Is it that it's stale now? I don't know.
I don't know exactly what's the point.
Watch Ray win this match.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did.
Yeah, Ray's too loved, man.
Yeah, it's crazy too that the fact that if you look at it over time, though, some of the guys we looked up to, it's just like, we've also like heard stories like how they then turned this individual heel. Like it's funny because I remember one story is like, what could John Cena as a heel though? What could that even look like? That would have been very interesting.
With that gimmick of the hustle, loyalty, or respect thing.
Yeah, that was super over as hell.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work. You would have to either go back to the Thugonomics Cena, or they have to do another gimmick.
Yeah.
So then again, at this point, and at this point in his career, he's barely even there to begin with. So why not just keep him babyface until he officially does hang up the boots?
Yeah.
Because he still makes appearances from time to time to wrestle, but it's like a match a year now.
And please the other thing too, and the fact he's also actually done pretty well in Hollywood. If you think about it, it's surprisingly
he's done exceptionally well in Hollywood. Exceptionally well.
It's funny because not just him, and And I've been seeing a lot of people like giving Rock a lot of hate because like people didn't like how people with the Rock's acting is. It's like, I mean,
Here's why wrestling fans hate him, right?
not
Cena he gets less hate. Cena he gets less hate because he spent quite a bit of time before he, left to go to Hollywood. The Rock only spent like 5-6 years, and then he went Hollywood because he was only using wrestling as a catapult to go to Hollywood.
I mean, don't get me wrong though. I mean,
Cena was thinking, I'm beat up from wrestling. I spent 20-something years here. I'm just gonna act now.
I mean, he's got
and that's why Cena's been able to still be respected, even though he left for Hollywood, and Rock hasn't.
Even though I will say though, the Rock's
acting isn't bad. I'm not gonna.
I mean, it could be. It's not bad, but at times he's like so flat. He's in flat in some areas.
No, the thing is, he's not versatile enough, right?
Yeah, which is. I mean,
basically he just plays himself in a movie.
It's just like
all the time, and it's like.
It's like I think
you got to be versatile. You got to do different accents. You got to do different
like everything,
everything. But with him, he's just playing himself.
And sometimes I feel like it's kind of hard for him to transition out of that since he's kind of known to do that since as being in time with the WWE. Like he's kind of just been himself basically in turn. But that's just. But what's good, Lady Kenzie? I mean, look,
the Rock's acting isn't terrible. I'm not gonna sit there.
But I will say too, man, some of the movies that he's worked with, good lord, yikes!
I remember in the 2000s when all he did was dud after dud after dud.
God, who remembers the horrible CGI for the Scorpion King? Blech. No,
the only competent movie that he did, the only two competent movies that he did in the 2000s were Walking Tall and The Rundown. That was it.
Actually, I've never seen The Rundown.
It's an action comedy. It's funny.
Dude, the Walking Tall, I think that's one of his underrated movies. I don't care what anybody says.
I remember when he beat a dude with a
2x4. It's like
he beat a dude with a 2x4.
And I can say too, Batista. People gotta stop sleeping on Batista's acting though.
Batista. People were saying Batista's better than Rock because he's more versatile. He can act different characters and different.
Oh yeah.
And stuff like that. You can tell the differences between characters.
And I think that's should be a good legitimate argument to make for Batista because I think Batista took some time to learn that skill.
Yeah, he learned that skill. And he's actually and he puts a lot of love into what he does now.
Dude, Walking Tall. Yeah. I mean,
Walking Tall was awesome.
Even though there's some that I didn't like the Tooth Fairy a little bit. Game plan though, I did like the game plan.
You like the Tooth Fairy?
I hated it.
Oh, I was going to say you like
those movies. It's like what?
I'm like all the roles you've done, you wanted to choose them.
Outside the Blind Side, my other favorite football movie is The Longest Yard.
Longest Yard was fun. Will you teach me the football?
It's like, can you be a quarterback? It's like, nah, sit down. But that's.
He goes, I got the shake to make you quick. I got the burgers. Well, I just got burgers.
For me, I just lose it when Stone Cold ever just acts like a goofball. That's just where I lose it.
You know where I lose it from? You know where I lose it with that movie?
What's that?
Kevin Nash crying half the time.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Funny though.
Oh, damn. Into the trio.
Oh.
Woo.
That apron spot, bro. Oh, good lord.
Oh, shit. Man, what a shit.
He whipped the crap out of him to the corner. Oh, why does every heel try to take off the mask? Every single time.
I have no idea. Ooh, The Program. That's another good one. That's from Smackdown.
The Program. I've never seen it.
Actually, it's very enjoyable. Oh, here we go.
Is that the one with the older football where they?
I think so. It's been a while since I've seen
Dennis Quaid, I think he was in it.
But I think we all know
that I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it. Once.
Yeah, with James Caan.
Yeah, I've seen it.
You got Christy Swanson, Halle Berry.
Oh no, I haven't seen it.
It was in '93.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
What's good, Greg Sean? Well, I think probably all can agree the best
there's
football.
another movie I was thinking of. Never mind.
I mean, shit, you got The Blind Side is another good one. And
Bro, it's amazing how much of a monster pop Ray still gets 20 years later.
yeah, it's like Northern Lights Suplex.
Billy
Another
brother. Yeah, what's up, brother?
and Crucifix cover 1, 2, 3. Ray picks up the win.
Of course. It wasn't even a fast match. Or it wasn't even a slow match. It was a fast one. My God. What was that, like a few minutes?
Not even 5 minutes.
Like I get to the beginning match of SmackDown. We got 4 hours to get through, or 3 hours, or actually 2 hours to get through. But come on, you could have had a better match.
A better match than that, but it's
that was. I think this is going to continue the feud though, so it's not going to end it.
Yeah, no, that's going to. Actually, I really don't mind this feud a lot, though.
I don't mind the feud. It's just that I just don't get why Karrion and Scarlett
are over.
They're not over. Like I don't get it.
And the Ballers is a good show when The Rock played on HBO. For those who have not seen the TikTok like short, Tyler.
Oh, Ballers. Oh yeah.
Who haven't seen Billions with Becky Lynch going crazy like berserk.
That TikTok weirded me out because I've never heard this woman drop an F-bomb.
That's like,
I'm like, this is weird.
That's just like, is this a real thing?
I'm like, what kind of alternate universe am I in?
But yeah, Raw 30 was, I thought it was actually a really good show.
Raw 30 was actually really, really good. It blended like storylines in with the legends.
And that was another thing I had written down because thank God the Bells didn't show up because WWE had nothing for them. So thank God for that.
Dude, they're not even legends. They were in the company for like 5 years and then they retired. They weren't legends.
And then we had Brock Lesnar show up towards the end of the show, which was very surprising.
The only gripe was that the women's steel cage match.
Oh yeah, that was the biggest gripe.
That was BS. You could have cut a match to fit that in. You could have cut something to fit that in.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. Is this?
Listen, I'm okay with Brock returning unless at least he's not going to be in a title feud.
Which I'm okay. I think most of us can be
okay with that.
Here comes Austin Theory. Let's be real, probably the best United States champion I've seen in quite some time, character work and all.
And that's the only gripe that I have about Raw and SmackDown is that Raw is bleeding into SmackDown now.
Yeah,
like we didn't need him on SmackDown.
Even Mac agrees with both of us. Like, yeah, they should have cut that cage match out to begin with, and probably saved it for the Rumble or something like that.
He's a bald guy. Why is he on SmackDown? Why?
I have nowhere.
Like, I hate this. There's end the brand split if you're gonna do this crap.
I don't get it. But yeah, it's just it isn't great though. Look at this too, Todd. We got Royal Rumble tomorrow, and we got the NFC Championship game on Sunday.
Yep. I can't wait for that. I can't wait to...
It's on 49ers, man. You done messed up.
Dude, yeah, it's on. And plus,
I'm not liking that
all these analysts are for the 49ers. Oh, they got the better defense. They got the better team. Who got the number one seed and who didn't? We did.
And first of all, we were the third team.
We're the better team.
First of all, we were the number one seed. We led the league in sacks. I mean, damn, we were like 3 sacks away from breaking the 1984 Bears all-time sack record. for crying out
And
loud.
what happened to them? They won a Super Bowl.
Roll. But we'll leave it at that. Of course, I get a Coke commercial. Coke Zero Sugar. Yeah. I'm sorry. If you don't have
Coke Zero isn't that bad.
yeah, it's not bad, but I prefer the regular Coke or a cherry Coke. That's just
Cherry
me.
Coke's pretty good. Cherry Coke's pretty good.
Cherry Pepsi is pretty good too. I think people really tend to really sleep on Cherry Pepsi a little bit. But yeah, so far it's. But yeah, but like I said, absolutely, I agree, Mac. The turnover battle is also important too, in the trenches.
Yeah, I have to agree. I have to agree with that wholeheartedly. Whoever wins the turnover battle Sunday will win the game. That's what both NFC and AFC championships. Whoever wins that turnover battle will win the game. Go to the
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
especially now you got a team like the Chiefs who have a one-legged Patrick Mahomes. But then again, I wouldn't be surprised if somehow Patrick Mahomes will find to do like crazy shit on one leg.
He did it. He did it in that whole second half to get him to this point.
That's like, yeah.
You better believe he's gonna do some crazy stuff on one leg.
But then it's just it's crazy too. Looking at it so far, how this playoffs has gone along, like the Bills, man. You were heavy Super Bowl favorites, and you wet the bed in the worst way possible. I have never seen a team like the Buffalo Bills wet the bed ever in the postseason.
Bro, I don't get it. I really don't get it. How do you lose in your turf?
27-10 in the worst fashion possible.
27-10. The weather was definitely favoring you.
I don't know.
And you still couldn't win. You still could not win.
I
don't get it. I don't get that.
I don't get it either. But, yep. Pre-game coverage begins at 1. Kickoff at 3 p.m. Eastern time.
Yep. I don't care about NASCAR.
Well, then again, say that to diehards.
Listen, I said I don't care about NASCAR. I didn't say who cares. I said I don't care.
Oh,
you can care.
I will give two. I do not care for this damage control BS.
Hey, Jalen Hurts made his WWE debut there now.
Yeah, you love to see it.
Love to see it. Oh, and also
not just Jalen Hurts, Howie Roseman too.
I got a question. You have a wrestling fan with the 49ers, and you can put his picture up on Smackdown? You couldn't put George Kittle's picture up? Come on, man.
Like, damn, the dude has been so heavily.
He's a wrestling fan. You could have put George Kittle.
He's got like so much support from like Pentagon Jr. for crying out loud.
Oh, look at there. There's a dead team. That's not even over anymore. And it's a shame because I love all three of these. I love all three of them.
Yeah, just.
And they're not even over.
Ooh,
a lot of the talent that I love are not even over.
Dude, talk about the nuclear heat that this kid's getting. Dude, I love it.
I'm loving Austin Theory. Dude.
And
he's awesome.
Actually, I think someone actually brought up a good point. Since him losing that cash, and I thought that was really good for him for that character development. Yeah. Thank God,
because he wasn't getting heel heat. He was getting go away heat at that point. They had to do something to call an audible to just get him.
And a good audible it was. And here we are.
And also they changed up his character to where he's not.
And here comes a new day.
Is he just there to get ripped on by the New Day?
I guess so. But I love it though. Or for those who have not seen the New Day, as much as I know people may not like them, but man, they are just fucking comedy gold at its finest. First of all, look at NXT. They freaking stuck. I forgot about that.
Hey, remember when they
pulled Randy's Orton 2004 theme song out.
Remember when they randomly went to a time machine? And
Jamaican again? Oh man! Oh, that was
hilarious.
That was great. I think the best other segment I remember is and Triple H broke Harry say, "Hey, aren't you supposed to be Jamaican?" I was like, "Oh shit!" Man, Kofi though, man, it's just God, it's really hard to hate Kofi now, and I don't know. Like Kofi's just one of those guys that you have a heart to hate.
You can't hate him. You can't. They tried
Same
turning
reason.
him heel. They tried turning him
There
heel
is
at New Day.
no
They were heels.
thank,
That failed. That failed for all three of them. That failed
and
because everybody
that's a
loved
good
them.
point by and Max said Triple H put Austin Theory on the right path. Yeah, because I think Triple H knows about this thing called character development.
Yeah, you got to develop his character. He's got to develop his skills. He's got to get better. He's got to get over. If once he gets
And
over and he's loved, and you can catapult him at that point.
I
But
mean, he's already
Vince tried
over
to make it.
in terms of
Vince
heel
tries
heat.
to rush. Vince doesn't deal with the process of making a star. He tries to just you're a star.
Exactly. It's
You
like
gotta make a star. You can't just say you're a star to somebody. You gotta make them a star.
it's going to be crazy. Not say crazy, but it's going to be interesting of hopefully if Big E recovers from that. I don't know if he's ever going to wrestle again. If I want to be completely honest.
Yeah, Biggie got power bombed and
It was a
it was botched. It was botched because what's his face?
God, who's
The guy he's in with Sheamus
oh,
and
the Brawling Bruce? What the
Sheamus and
fuck's his name? You have Sheamus, you got Butch, and here comes the Mitt. It's going to come back to
but
me.
the other guy from that group, he power
Rich
bombed him
Holland. Rich Holland. That's his goddamn name.
What?
Rich Holland.
Rich Holland, he tried to
What the
power
hell
bomb
is
him.
what?
He overextended or overturned him.
Thank you.
And
Like it was escaping my brain. It's like who the hell is it?
but yeah, why is Miz coming out?
Oh boy.
But he what happened was he tried to power bomb him and
Just,
it just and he happened to over rotate
just
Big E and he landed on his neck and he broke his neck.
and use when you saw that the impact's like oh crap.
Yeah, when you saw the impact, you're thinking, oh no, his career might be done.
Yeah, that's it.
Because usually that's what happened to Edge. That's what happened to Paige, who's now Soraya. You're thinking, oh no, it's done.
Like especially the way how he kind of just bounces, like oh.
You're like, oh no, it's over.
Damn, Miz had to correct himself there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, thank you for that. Yes,
he is doing pretty well. He is working hard to get back in the ring. Yo, that's good. That's good because
that's great to hear.
We were scared early on because they said the fusion surgery wasn't taken.
And here comes Bobby Lashley. Oh, what the hell?
What is this? The entire Raw roster's invading SmackDown?
Apparently so.
Like, just kill the brand split.
I couldn't agree more.
Raw. Oh my God.
Oh, man.
Oh, this is Raw versus SmackDown. This is what it is.
Yeah.
Now, this would have made sense if there was, like, Survivor Series, but there's no Survivor Series as of yet. Not until, like, middle of the year.
Oh, that's right. What Survivor Series was it? Typically...
Typically, I think it's typically your December pay-per-view.
Just like I was thinking November off the top of my head.
I was thinking November, December because remember they had to ditch TLC as December.
Yeah, I think that's that 1 year.
I swear.
Yeah,
I swear. Bobby Lashley has one of the prettiest spears. I swear, dude.
Even though, hey, here comes what the fuck? Here comes Brock Lesnar again. This is kind of like I feel like this is like going to have a Brock Lesnar Bobby rivalry.
Oh yeah, because it's Royal Rumble, so everybody who's in Royal Rumble has to build up for it. So they put all the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, because Raw there was no build for the Rumble, so I kind of get. I feel like I kind of get this.
Oh, here comes Brock, Cowboy Brock. Yeehaw, bitch. Cowboy Brock strikes again. Yeehaw.
You know what's crazy? The fact that he's still over, even though he's may not be well liked by many, but the fact that he still can still be over is impressive.
Bro, he put on like this fake Southern accent.
I
and he's
remember
wearing a cowboy hat. That's genius.
Genius, and the best part when he put Wee Man through a table at the same
that was
time.
funny. That was funny.
And the fact he talked Pat McAfee. I can see that.
They're gonna build. They're gonna build that until WrestleMania.
Which I'm okay with.
Up to WrestleMania.
And Solo Sikoa wrapping it. God, I mean Umaga.
We got Cowboy Brock in the house. Yeehaw!
But man, if God rest Umaga, man, but Umaga would be one happy uncle to see how his Solo Sikoa has.
He's probably definitely smiling down.
And the fact that he, Triple H, because like I think we actually talked about this too. Like Triple H is allowing, to Solo to honor his uncles. Yes.
Oh, I just realized why he taped up his thumb like that. He uses that as a weapon.
Yeah. Oh man,
that's what he does that for. Okay.
Yeah, because I think he's doing because he's still paying, still carrying on his uncle's legacy. Yeah, and let's be real,
he's using Umaga's move, the Samoan spike.
I think it. Who the hell's his manager at the time? Good lord, I can't even think of his freaking name right now. I think he had
Jorge Estrada or something Estrada.
Dude, I think that he was pretty don't we all?
Viscera, miss him too.
Yeah, especially with the Attitude Era. Absolutely,
dude. You know what the worst gimmick that absolutely was weird?
Oh,
the world's largest love machine.
I forgot about that.
Oh my god!
Could you? It was him and Lillian. Oh my god,
that was weird. And him and Trish. Oh, that was.
I forgot. Oh shit, I forgot about that one.
That was so cringy, bro.
Oh, it's like what? It's like, but then again, I feel like because at the time this was still Vince writing the fucking thing. So I mean,
I was like, how do you not get slapped in the face? But he's two women. I mean, Lillian did slap in the face. Trish kind of egged him on and then slapped him in the face.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. But it's like. What Umaga, it's because I feel like Umaga had probably the most underrated mouthpieces in the 2000 during the ruthless aggression era.
Yo, I got me some lima beans and rice with some sausage in this sucker.
Dude, honestly, I'm a huge lima bean guy. I am
too. I am waiting for this to cool so I can tear this sucker up right now.
Yeah, my family looks like I'm freaking crazy when I think I love lima. I used to eat because when we used to be as a kid, I used to eat a can of lima beans once before, and my family looked like I'm. Yeah,
cooked or uncooked? I'm asking you the question.
Cooked lima beans. You crazy?
Okay, thank God. I'm about to say you open the can up and you don't even cook it. Like what?
The only thing I don't eat uncooked is sweet corn.
Yeah. I mean, it's good either way because it's basically just corn. It's just frozen corn.
I like the Big Daddy Fee gimmick, but I would say when he was with the Ministry of Dark.
But here's the thing about corn, Rob. Here's the thing about corn. You can literally take it out from a corn stalk and eat that sucker.
Oh, trust me, I've done that once before when he used to be on farms a lot.
You can do that. It's completely fine. But
trust me,
the Big Daddy V was like a resurgence, but the world's largest love machine was so crazy. And his finishing move, you ready for this? The guy's laying on his stomach. He's humping you from behind. That's his finisher.
This was what, the mid 2000s before.
This was 2003.
Oh yeah. Yikes.
Yeah, yikes. That whole year was yikes.
I think his best gimmick, even though I said this, but when he was part of that Ministry of Darkness faction.
Oh yeah, when he was just Viscera and he was like that darkness character.
Maria. Buddy Matthews, you crazy bastard.
Crazy? What do you mean crazy? You mean you lucky bastard?
Still. Crazy, lucky, I don't care. It's crazy.
Bro, I bet you every week when he's watching Raw and SmackDown, he's probably wanting to beat up Dom so bad.
I probably would think so.
He probably want to beat up Dom so bad.
It was also a fun TikTok too that he's actually And actually, she actually still he's also trained him outside the ring as well, which is great to see.
Yeah, but they probably talk to him like this whole love thing. We're not serious about it. It's a storyline. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's just
and,
like
and they're and they're probably all best friends. Him, Rhea, and Dom, probably all best friends.
I think Buddy Matthews has also probably had some help in this development as well. I always
Yeah.
since so.
Oh, you know what? I am so excited.
Oh, what the fuck! Here we go. We got Lacey Evans making her goddamn debut. What the hell?
Miss. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. After what she said on Twitter,
Yeah,
I don't know how she even got TV time. How did she get TV time?
I have no idea, bro.
Then again, it was just what she said on Twitter. She deleted it and said sorry. So we should forgive that.
I would say too. Do you think for me when she made her debut with the Southern Belle, it was like, ugh, it's like, is that shit's really gonna fly? Because it really kind of gave me off. I would say a racist vibe, but it kind of just gave me that perception of it.
It was basically a racist of 19. Oh my god, that was funny, dude. That was savage. Yo,
I do like her gear though. I will say,
yo, dude. You know what she just did?
What's
she
that?
went up to a kid with Down syndrome. Say, oh, here's a high five, psych. That's savage.
Damn.
That's like MJF levels of heat. What she just did.
And I gotta say this too, though. I mean,
yo. She went to a kid with Down syndrome and did that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Who's this?
Some probably enhancement. But just watch a wrestling where I say, it's an enhancement talent. It's still a fucking same goddamn thing.
You know what her gear. You know what her gear is. This Jasmine woman. You know what she reminds me of.
What's that?
A knockoff Sky Blue.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that.
This is Wish.com Sky Blue. All you gotta do is get up and just kick her in the back. Just kick her in the back when she's doing push-up thing. Like, boom.
Damn, Lacey. They're gonna bang her head into the third turnbuckle and now into the mat. Sheesh. What? What?
Oh my god, the way Jasmine just sold that kick was just perfect. She flopped around like a dead fish. That was nice. Nice selling.
Ooh.
And this is what you're supposed to do as an enhancement talent. You're supposed to sell like a mother.
Oh man, what a gut! What a right to the gut and
take off a sole of her shoe.
Yeah, the predecessor. Look at Max says she was lost with Sky Blue as well.
I'm telling you.
Wish.com
Sky Blue.
We got a 2 count.
Wish.com Sky Blue. It is probably
what
Sky
a
Blue.
right!
You know what's funny? It probably is Sky Blue and we're not even knowing it.
And we look like a camel clutch variation
of
the Cobra clutch.
Mommy.
So Lacey Evans gets the win via a submission, but
good lord,
yeah,
she just punched the crap out of her.
Whew, that right though, man. She complicate your marbles rock. There you go.
That's that woman's right. Oh, she's got a new finish. The woman's right is just a secondary move.
Yeah,
she's got a submission hold as a finisher.
Yeah, the Cobra clutch.
That's interesting. I really don't get why she's like a U.S. troop as a gimmick, but she's a heel. It's like Sergeant Slaughter, but worse.
I was about to say, yeah, Sergeant. It gives me the Sergeant Slaughter vibes before.
It's like they rehashed it and gave it to. And made a woman version of Sergeant Slaughter. That's all they did. Little Miss Loser.
Nina.
She's calling it the Cobra Clutch.
Yep.
I mean, she is pretty jacked. I'll give her that. She is jacked.
Oh, here we go. And Lacey Evans is going to dump her jobber opponent on the outside.
That's how she makes a statement going into tomorrow. She's in the Rumble match.
Actually, I really do like her even though she's been repackaged 3 times.
She's been repackaged twice.
But I actually do like this version.
The only thing I didn't like about the second repackaging is they made her face for like a week and then they
but for that unexpected heel turn, like a flick of a switch, it's like what?
The boom, she's heel. What?
That's like. But now the fact you actually have something behind it makes a lot more sense.
You have something here. You have something
exactly.
Here.
Like you could have done that the first time.
That's how you.
I feel so bad for Kayla Braxton. What the fuck?
Let me guess. You got her arm up like this.
No, she's got to like do that, like up to Sheamus. It's like, oh my god, I feel bad. I feel so bad. The fact that she was.
Oh, that makes my heart hurt. As a 4'8" guy, as a 4'8" person, that makes my heart hurt. They're basically towers over her.
Yeah.
Towers or buildings. To her. That's sad, man.
Kayla just got like, what? Before they start doing like a chop fest.
Kayla's got to dodge every time they go for a snap.
Exactly. I mean, like she's not going to get hit. Like she's small enough to really not. A banger after banger. What the?
I love how they try to hype each other up so much that they're full on beating each other up. It's hilarious.
And the fact that even WWE like had to like tell them to like tone it down a little bit because it was getting a little bit because it's where'd I they were like trying to not say like the way that they're calling the Banger Bros is like they said they thought it was after banger after bangs. And Tyler, I don't know if you saw the tick that I showed you. Is like the one Walter Chops.
But nobody's gonna. I mean, I would still call them the Banger Bros, but the problem is, yes, it does sound bad.
It sounds so triple X rated triple X adult the way that how it came off. That I think that's what WWE was trying to tell. It was like kind of just
we're still PG. That sounds bad. No,
but it's crazy to. But yeah, so far though,
I like how they put all the WWE shows in WWE.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean on Peacock?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what.
Yeah, I love that too. I've been watching classic SmackDown and Raw.
Yeah, it's just it's crazy too for those who lived through the Attitude Era. Yo, yikes!
Yo, I lived through the Roots of the Question era, and it was just as bad, if not worse.
I mean, the one thing that would never fly, God rest China's soul, when she was put in a damn. Oh God, how do I would put this in the most PG way? In the worst storyline with Jeff Jarrett, say if you can't cook, get back in the kitchen. It's like I started cringe. I was like, no. Thank God that was the late 90s.
But don't worry, he got his comeuppance when she chucked a kitchen sink at his head.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. Or when he smacked Beetlejuice on WCW, call him Slap. That's Mr. Slapnuts to you. I don't know where.
And the way he sold it, flopped. He just flopped.
Yeah, just flopped.
Freaking hilarious.
It was great too.
Seeing the little man just flop after he gets his guitar shot is hilarious.
See, this is what happens when being a long-time wrestling fan. You'll remember a lot of some of the stuff. Now, like we said, from I think 99 to 01. I think that was still, or from 90. It's kind of weird though when you look at some matches when you see Teddy Long in a referee shirt. It's like, is that Teddy Long? You'd be surprised. Like that's what I didn't realize. That he was a referee.
Ref, then he was a manager, and then he was a general manager, and then he was done.
Probably the greatest SmackDown general manager of the Ruthless Aggression era. Dude, man, Tyler's tearing off that lima beans and sausage over there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's hey with rice too. Oh, that's even good. Yeah. But shout out to everybody though, just kind of just hanging out with me and Tyler. This is kind of fun though, if you really think about it. We always do enjoy. do enjoy
Yeah, we
watch
always
parties.
enjoy this, man. We always enjoy this. We love when the commenters come in and they hang out with us
Yeah,
too.
absolutely.
It's fun.
Oh, good lord! But yeah, so so now there's some drone footage for the in San Antonio.
I'm not doing this. I got screwed so many times. You set people up to fail because you make like, oh, how many yards is a team gonna get? How many touchdowns are they gonna get? The heck if we know.
Exactly, like now
Yeah, I love that. Now, wouldn't it be funny if that drone just hit something and just fell?
that will be really funny.
Hit the red thing. Ah, you went through the red thing.
And now we're getting some more Cody. It's crazy. Look, I can't say from dealing with I really can't say if I've torn like it's like a pectoral. And let's be real, if you had not watched the Hell in a Cell match, oh my god, that was a great Hell in a Cell match if I ever saw one.
But you know how WWE is. They don't really care about the women so much, but they often sexualize them, even though they say that they're not now. They're still kind of
Yeah,
are with the
yeah.
outfit.
It's just like for me that sounds very hypocritical.
And
I think
also half of them, you know what Vince tells them to do?
yeah,
Get a boob job to every one of
exactly.
them. Every one of them.
But I would say this too, though. Ever since when Cody came back at WrestleMania, just bring the American Nightmare gimmick over, it's like, damn.
Yeah, that was. Yo, I remember when that happened. It was mind blowing when he brought that over.
That's
I'm like, I
like,
never
no
thought
way
that you
did
would
he
see that
really.
gimmick. You had never thought before that Mania return that you would have saw that gimmick outside of AEW. You would
Yeah.
have never saw that.
And
I'm thinking, oh boy, here it
and
comes.
I
As
gotta
soon
give Cody a lot of credit though for fighting through it, but I could imagine the amount of pain that man was in though.
dude,
You
dude,
can
he was in immense. You can't tell me that man was not in immense amount of pain in
and
that
you can
match.
tell it's just
He was
man.
he was in tremendous pain. Like look at his chest.
Yeah, I mean,
It was
he's
all purple, blue.
I think we were really doing a live stream like I think with a few others. I think with a few others I can't think of. But when we saw like he had a hard time lifting his jacket, I was like, "Ooh, that's."
He couldn't even do his entrance without hurting.
And
Couldn't
you
even do his entrance.
when he pulled his jacket, I was like, "No!" Like my
He
jaw just
usually, in
dropped.
his entrance, he usually spreads both arms apart. He couldn't even do that.
No, but the
He was
fact
in
that
pain.
he's been out 9 months with that torn pec.
9 months, yeah.
Gosh, but that fucking it's fucking nuts. And quickly he's
And now I feel like, and now I feel like that's why they announced his return instead of just making it a surprise, because everyone knows how much time it takes for a torn pec to heal.
yeah, and
If nobody knew how much time it takes for a torn pec to heal, they probably would have been
they wouldn't
surprised.
announce that.
Everybody knew.
But the fact that I gotta say this too, man. Like as much as I know Brandy's may not be the best, performer, but when in terms, looking outside of the ring though, like you could see like just I could imagine how much she felt that night at Hell in a Cell. So it's like, what the hell was that?
Also, speaking of women's wrestlers, check this out, y'all.
Hey, good shit, good shit.
Got a live shirt. I got that for Christmas this year or last year.
Good shit, man. But man, I'm just right. And like I said, for those who are just coming in, I did say I'm not going to be available at the Win Rumble because unfortunately for the live stream, well, Tyler's going to hold it down from the Philly Sports Podcast, and because I mean we're going to have a few other.
Cast it on Earl's stream, and
so Tyler will hold down on our.
I'll warn him. Don't curse. Don't curse too much.
Yeah,
you can say one F-bomb, but that's it.
But I will be definitely watching it on my break at work. And here we go. So we're gonna get.
Yeah, I can't wait for his return. I bet you he's still gonna get a pop.
I think with any return like how Cody had, I think no one can outbeat Cody's pop when he returned.
And also the song for the Royal Rumble, y'all. That's a banger.
And after, I mean, Hardy puts out
that whole
that's a
album,
banger.
awesome. Speaking of bangers, we got the Brawling Brutes coming out.
And Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre and
And
Sheamus.
we get a blindside attack by the Viking Raiders. Damn.
No sword tonight, girl?
I guess not.
God, the way they ran, they're fast as hell for big guys.
That's scary. And for those who have not seen the Vikings Raiders wrestle outside of WWE, you'd be surprised of how athletic these men are. For a guy of what Ivar's I'm guessing about like 260, 275, and Eric's
Eric is just like huge.
It's that's unfair. Like, first of all, God, that would be Ivar. Oh my God, I felt goodbye Drew's ribs.
So we've got the Viking Raiders.
I'm sorry, Sarah Logan is always fucking badass.
Yeah, we got the Viking Raiders attacking Drew and Sheamus while Valhalla watches on. Good Lord, that big dude pinning you like that?
I'm sorry, that's goodbye ribs.
Yeah, goodbye your whole body. Good God. I don't care how choreographed wrestling is. That hurts.
Yeah,
when big dude go and pins you to a wall like that.
Especially Ivar. No, I think Eric's built like 275, and Ivar looked like he was 310 to 315.
Yeah, I would say 315 at the least.
That an athletic 315. That is goddamn scary. I'm sorry, but that's something.
A guy who essentially did a standing crossbody to two guys.
Like, is that
barricade?
And like, he hit us like a swanton, like it's nothing at 315 pounds coming off the top. It's like,
bro, it's scary. It's
scary, but also I feel like it's kind of a bit of a social. Good shit though, Lady McGee. And also Kenzie too. I will definitely send you the link for the It's Renewed podcast. So you're going to be for Thursday at 6:00 Eastern time for episode 37. We're getting close to 40 goddamn episodes of the show. Holy crap! You have to think about it.
So you will be on next week. We promised you'd be on, and you'll be on.
We're always looking for new guests for the show.
And you did ask, so you shall receive, my friend. You shall receive.
So tell you, guess what their combined weight is for the Viking Raiders?
What?
552 pounds combined.
I would be scared of them.
That's
That's frightening. That is frightening. And half of that weight is probably on Ivar.
Ivar is 6'1", 304 pounds.
304 pounds. And what he did?
That's
Drew?
And
that's
Eric,
scary,
he's sitting at 6'1", 247 pounds.
So he ain't a small dude either.
Nah, these guys can pay. Oh, look goody. We get Shit Row coming in. Lovely.
Bot Row.
But also, I don't know. I think I kind of read more into it. I feel like every time when Ivar or Eric goes off the top. Oh, Sheamus was pissed, and he pushed Adam Pearce out the way.
Again, their hit row's coming out, and the crowd is dead.
Uh-huh.
They're not over. They're not over without Swerve. They're not over. Oh, they're pissed. They're like, move out of my way, Adam Pearce. We're gonna fight somebody.
Especially Sheamus. You don't piss off an Irish person. I will say that.
You don't. No, there's two people who don't piss off, and they pissed off both of them. A
Yeah, you don't
Scottish
piss-
person and an Irish person. You don't piss both
Hey,
of them
here
off.
comes Braun Strowman.
No Michael Jackson pants again.
Nope. Yeah, if he's so it's Ricochet and Braun Strowman. So now,
I kind of do like Adam Pearce as an authority figure though.
I think he's more
I kinda like
tolerable.
it. Yeah, he's actually tolerable as an authority figure.
Just him and Sonya Deville when he had that little bit like a sibling bickering is kind of funny.
Yeah, that was funny. That was the whole funny dynamic. Him and Sonya for a little bit.
Oh, and later tonight we have LDF taking on Imperium. Oh, that's going to be a very interesting tag team match.
Yeah. Yeah, please just have the big dudes fight
Yeah,
and
slug
not
it
have
out.
Top Dollar try to jump all over the top rope again. Because that was bad.
Yeah.
Don't let that happen again.
I see some wrestling botches, but not as bad and obvious.
That was
Clearly
bad.
Woo! What a chop by Ricochet. But also, little tip too for those who are professional wrestlers out there: when you ever see Walter, do not get into a chop fest with him because I know Ricochet learned the hard way. Damn, with a grounded pound by Ricochet, kind of.
Ooh, nice.
And scoop slam, boom.
Good God, what a chop by Ricochet. Nice uppercut.
Cover 1, 2, no. And Ricochet talks some shit.
He just wanted to punch his face in.
God, what could have been if he could have been a nice either U.S. title holder or IC title holder for Ricochet? What could have been?
Yeah, and the thing is, they only gave him the IC title to shut him up. Same thing with the U.S. title.
Oh, Enziguri knocks Top Dollar, just rocks his marbles.
But at least he's being used prominently on SmackDown.
Which is
not like what he used to, where he was just bouncing in and out of TV a lot.
Or main event.
He was like main event TV. It was annoying. It was annoying, and now he's
very
back
annoying
on TV, and he's prominently used, and I'm happy with that. And he's in a program at Hit Row. I mean, it's a bad feud because Hit Row sucks, but still.
Yeah. Oh, I get that. I get that a lot. And tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, is the Royal Rumble. The road to WrestleMania starts tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, which is crazy to. Let's be real. We're not. God, 23 just got started, and we're almost at the end of the first month of 2023.
It's crazy. I bet you it's going to go from January to December within like a month.
I think it really would. And February, I mean, we'll know that February's going, 28 days?
Really?
I think so. Let me check my calendar. Yeah, February's got 28 days, so that's the shortest. Just watch that month go by quickly.
Oh my God, that month is going to go quick as a mother.
Because the leap year does not count. It does not count as a day.
Yeah, I think last year was a leap year.
Oh, man.
Here we go. Up. Braun and Top Dollar going at it. More words.
Cover 1, 2. Nope. Adonis or Ricochet kicked out of 2.
Yeah, just do the ground stuff. Don't just try to jump over the top rope like you did before.
Oh man, that was a great. I think
I'm never gonna
did
live
we?
that down, top dollar. I'm not gonna live that down. That was
Oh no,
bad. I don't know why you
trust me.
even
You're
tried.
because I think we live streamed that if I'm not mistaken too. That when you
It
botched
was like
that,
it was literally it was like a month ago we live streamed
it's
it and
just
then you just got caught.
we all started cracking up. I was like, what the hell did we just see?
No, it was me, you, Earl, and Jeffy that were streaming it.
Also, I would give a shout out to Blaze Radio for making some wrestling live streams a lot fun. A lot of fun with the
Bro,
soundboard.
bro. Blaze on Raw last week was freaking hilarious. That dude was awesome. We need to ask him if he wants to be on the Smackdown stream.
Definitely. Cover one,
That'd be
two, no! A quick roll up. And try to. I always show up into the corner. And Ricochet try to make a tag to Braun, but Adonis ain't going to have it.
Bro, the only one bringing this group down is Top Dollar.
Yeah, because, I mean, Adonis isn't really not bad.
He wrestles like a novice. He's
Hey,
terrible.
here comes Braun. And Braun's not heavy, so go. Man, what a right. Big boot. Oh, good luck, Adonis, for blocking this. Oh, man, like a running splash. And Top Dollar, nope. Out of the ring you go.
Oh,
woo!
Nice tag by Ricochet. Big boot by Braun.
Even Braun is still over too, which is nice to see as well.
Braun was always over. Vince just didn't like him.
You know, speaking of that, you thought you would because we always thought like, oh, he like big, strong men, and you said Braun Strowman was not one of them. Like, do you know how bad that's? So Braun and Ricochet go to the set. So Ricochet and Braun Strowman advance. I think there's another team. I mean, there's a couple teams, and I know this in tournament that I think I can see really big tag team champions. Imperium and definitely LDF for sure. Because holy crap! Because I mean, so right now, so Ricochet and Braun will go to the finals. So now later tonight could either be Imperium or LDF might face them in the finals. So remains to be seen. So,
and the finals will probably take place tomorrow. Oh, next week. Okay. I was hoping that they would do it at the pay-per-view.
that's what I would have done if I'm going to be completely honest. So now we get a backstage segment with Kayla Braxton and Kevin Owens.
Undisputed WWE Universal Champion. See, I want to right a wrong that happened 2 years ago at Royal Rumble. Because let's face it, on that night, that title was mine, right? But Roman Reigns, Paul Heyman, the Bloodline, they did everything they could to make sure that wasn't going to be the case. And tonight will be no different, right? Like, in the last 3 years, this Roman Reigns on anything by himself. So if I'm going to win this title tomorrow, I have to take out as many members of the Bloodline as I can before tomorrow. And that's what it's all about tonight.
And here come the Usos to interrupt the back part of this. And here we go. And we're getting an all-out brawl by KO with the Usos. Damn. That didn't land.
Yeah, you're like a full minute ahead of me.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Adam Pearce was not having any of it. So, damn. Honestly, this is. I will say, this is probably the best. when it comes to storylines that we've seen over the years, I can never seen a best storyline at its finest. The way how it's marinating outside the bloodline, Sami Zayn and KO, and kind of all how that's been kind of entangled. At the same time, it's just like I've never seen a storyline as good as this has been the last the last couple of months or so like
Actually,
that.
year.
Oh shit, I forgot about. Damn, that's right, I forgot about that.
It's been a year.
And of course, I get a weird progression commercial where you don't have to act like your parents. Like who cleans down a trash can? Like that's kind of that's a weird thing to
I don't know, man.
commercials nowadays are just plain out weird. I will say that.
He's Windexing.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about. What the hell?
He's Windexing
the
a
trash.
trash can. What?
That's crazy. I don't blame you, dude. I really don't.
I feel like that movie's gonna be a flop. I hate to say it.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be a flop.
Because for me though, like as a Magic player, like that's the thing too. Like for me, like I had people try to get me into playing D&D. It's probably the most hardest fucking things to get into, and ever since then, I just been stuck as a Magic player for quite some time actually. Since
I had somebody try to get me to play D&D. I
yeah, we actually talked about that one.
We backed out. No, they backed out, so I backed out. I'm like, all right. But looking at the rules of this, you have like a booklet. You have to write down your stats. You got to write down everything.
You got to pick your race and all this. Is like
it's time consuming.
It's so time consuming. Like I don't know how people do, because for me, when I learned how to play Magic the Gathering, it was really not hard to learn. But once you get understood the concept of it, like I had no problems getting into it really quickly. And since then, I don't think I want
the only concept I like about D&D and those types of games is you get to make up stories and stuff.
Oh yeah, Magic's a little bit different. You don't do that. Well, actually, Magic has done that a couple times in certain sets that they released. They did release one time when they did release a Dungeons and Dragons theme set. They have done
so they did that. All right.
They did it in two sets. I can't remember the other set. They did like a fairy tale one as well. They pulled inspiration or did something for surrounding fairy tales, but that's here nor there. But now we're back to a backstage set.
Yeah. I'm not even there yet. I'm at like
we are back from commercial.
Control commercial.
I don't know. Commercial, like some shows are just weird nowadays. I don't know how well that's going to do.
That's a weird comedy. So people like weird comedy. So,
which I'm down for that.
Oh wow, they're like the bullies in high school. We didn't start the fight.
Oh man, yeah, that was great.
We didn't start
later tonight. We had the main event, which is KO and Solo Sikoa.
Jay just called Sammy.
Oh boy.
Jay just called Sammy. He goes, "Yo, you still in town?" Oh no. They're going to set up Sammy.
Yeah, they're setting up. And here comes. Well, Bray Wyatt's coming. And they got his old theme music from as the Eater of Worlds. Oh, no way! He's back to the Eater of Worlds gimmick. I love it! What the fuck? No!
It's the theme. What?
Wow. Well, LA Knight, you son of a bitch.
Is it LA Knight?
Yeah, LA Knight doing his trolling at its finest.
That's LA Knight, isn't it?
Yeah.
LA Knight.
With a tiny ass lantern. Damn. Hey, bravo, LA Knight, bravo.
Dude, I love it.
I love it, man.
Yo. He's got a trailer about this big.
It's like, but this big, I think at the dollar store, it's like, oh man.
I can't with this.
And the fact he's the fact he's doing the hey, he just blew out the lantern
He
oh
has
my.
a little baby lantern.
Now this, I'm very like we said. I think we all can agree. This pitch black match, whatever the rules are, is very intriguing to me.
You know what would have been funnier if you had a baby chair in the middle of the ring.
Oh, that would be great. That would be even
and like a little
funnier.
baby chair. He's funny.
I agree.
He blew out the fake light bulb candle.
God, I love LA Knight, man.
LA Knight's awesome. You like take his crap off.
And the fact you almost got your ass chokeslammed by the American Badass himself.
Why do you struggle so much to rip a t-shirt? Oh wait, he tried to do it with one hand. Can't do it with one hand. Let me talk to you. And then the American Badass Undertaker almost slammed you.
That's just great, though. Especially Raw 30. The fact that Mark Calloway and stuff, the fact he pulled out the American. Let's be real, probably the most underrated gimmick I will admit is the American Badass.
Yeah, he brought that back.
Oh man, the fact they pull that out. So it's like
he brought that back for one night. So cool. Pipe down, I'm talking. Dang. Yeah. You try to get the crowd to say it with him, and then he's like, shut up. He only wanted to ask him about his car's extended warranty. Duh.
Oh, and here's Bray Wyatt in the rocking chair.
No, you know what he whispered in Bray's ear? Don't go to Gino's.
Yeah. God.
That's what he said the other night.
Ever since that moment right there, that's become like a most memeable moment all across the internet.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's already on the stage.
Damn.
How did he teleport? I don't know. I feel like this part of the show was edited, in a sense.
Yeah.
I don't know why, how he could get out there that quick.
So Mac asks us, I really do hope we can find out who Uncle Howdy is.
Yeah, we'll find out who he is. We'll find out who he is.
Uncle
I feel like during this I'm pretty sure during this lights out match, he's going to interfere in it, and he's going to reveal himself.
And because we've always said it's definitely Bo Dallas. I mean, the build.
Here's Uncle Howdy right now.
Well, now I get a thing for Disney Plus and all this stuff with the Mandalorian and stuff like that with Loki.
Wow. So wait a minute. Wait. I'm confused. Didn't he attack Bray? Now he's working with him?
Yeah, I just realized that too. It's like, what?
And yet he was influencing Alexa Bliss on Raw to turn heel? What? This is making sense.
It really doesn't, but I really do have a feeling that this might start the Wyatt 6. I don't know if it's from reading too much into it or just how the way this has been kind of playing out, but I do feel like it's going to find a way to develop the Wyatt 6. Because Tyler said the original Wyatt 6 was it's like a split personality thing.
In the beginning, it seemed like it was, but then it wasn't. But yeah, the Wyatt 6 thing, sure, you can make that. But why are you going to have Bray a babyface, Uncle Howdy a heel, Alexa a heel in the same group?
It doesn't really make any sense.
It doesn't work. You're in this feud with LA Knight, who's a heel. You're a babyface, and you're working with heels.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
How does that make sense?
It really doesn't. It really doesn't. And then we get a NASCAR advertisement for those who are diehard NASCAR people. There you go. Clash at the Coliseum 2 in LA. Good Lord. The only thing it is, it's just in the left turn, another left turn, occasional pit stop here and there. Like, damn, like it's really not
Or the occasional crash.
right, occasional crash. But now we get to the next tag team match on the card is LD Legado del Fantasma now coming out to start. Wow, so Santos is not available tonight.
Wow. So what's Legado? Oh yeah, they got two other members. Legado.
God, I will say this too. I mean, me and Tara will never going to stop saying this. Selena looks so out of place with this faction.
Yeah.
Because Elektra Lopez, oh, good Lord, if you watched her wrestle, super green as hell.
Honestly, last week she was actually pretty decent.
It was pretty decent, but just like
she's gotten better. She's gotten better over time. But Zelina, she's equally as green. She's equally as bad at wrestling.
But, like this is like first of all, like she's a Puerto. Well, technically, she's got a little bit of. I think from when we got to know her a little bit, like
she's Puerto Rican and she's in a group that has a Mexican lineage.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah. It makes no sense.
She's out of place. She's out of place.
But it was part of a Puerto Rican faction. That's a whole. That's we can agree that doesn't really. But here we go with Imperium, Giovanni Vinci, and Ludwig Kaiser.
And no, the blonde hair is not a wig.
Because I was about to say, because I mean it doesn't really look like a wig though. I think she just died. I think I said this one time on the Smackdown.
She just died of blonde. She just died of blonde. It doesn't fit her. It doesn't fit her.
It really doesn't.
We got Imperium now.
God, just another team you could make an argument for.
Dude, I want them to win. They're an awesome group, Imperium. But I also want Legado to win because they're also an awesome group.
This is hard.
It's hard.
He's got two good teams in this ring. So now we get the semifinals. So the winner of this match will go on. Yeah, I agree, Lady Kenzie, because this is at some point. I think it's going to get into the climax of the storyline with Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, they need to not do this too long. They need to start unmasking people and putting people in here. Because this whole thing is just going on for a few months. They need to end that. They need to end that story soon.
And I hope it ends at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
because I mean you're rebuilt enough as it is, and it's time to figure out who.
And I'm for and me and Rob are for long-term stories, but this has gone long.
Like, because like the Bloodline. Yeah, I mean, I think there's certain like the Bloodline one. Like that was storytelling, like story building at its finest.
Yeah, that story built was beautiful. Having Jay feud with Roman for a bit and turn heel.
Yeah.
And add his brother into the group. And add Solo to the group.
And tell me the one with the best way you could do it at a pay-per-view for a good call-up, too.
Yeah, great call-up.
Ooh, what a shot. By Joaquin. That Joaquin? No, that's not Joaquin. Oh, man.
That is Joaquin. That's Joaquin Wild.
Oh, man. I think he kind of botched that one a little bit. Kind of, you'll see it. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's Joaquin Wild. You got it right.
I was about to say, because I'm trying to think, who's the other? That's,
Raul Mendoza.
Oh, Mendoza. Why don't I think of Del Toro at the top of my head for some reason? I don't know. It was a weird thought. But yeah, for those who live in Charlotte, North Carolina, tickets for NXT Vengeance Day, which means I will be live for Saturday, February 4th.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So that will be available. And tag. Yeah, it was Del Toro. That was right the first time.
Del Toro.
Oh, under the legs we go. Oh, what a
Yeah,
shot!
I'm not calling him by his new name. That's Raul Mendoza to me. I'm not calling him by his new name.
Oh man, what a cover one. No,
Ooh, nice. Ooh, nice reversal. Cruz
damn.
del Toro. Okay, I might call him by his new name. That's an awesome
I
name.
say Raul Mendoza, man. Like that's.
I mean, Cruz del Toro ain't a bad name.
But I guess I guess you don't want to have your government, or as Key put it, like the government name trademarked,
Mm-hmm.
which makes sense. Honestly, I'm really digging the Ludwig Kai. Trying to think, what was his name before the name change?
I don't know.
I
I forgot.
I completely forgotten as well. But I'm really digging it though. It's starting to grow on me a little bit more. And Sam going, oh, good lord, Ludwig with a right. Holy
Now the
crap.
other guy's name, I forgot what his name was. Shit. They made him. They tried to make him into a French model.
Oh, thank God they did not do that.
Then they didn't go through the gimmick. Then they put him in Imperium again. But kept the Giovanni name though. Oh my God, the headbutt. My God.
It was Marcel Barthol. That's what the Ludwig's name was.
Alright, Marcel. I honestly like Ludwig Kaiser better.
It suits him a lot better than
Yeah, that name
and
change was
it
needed.
was Fabian Eichner.
Fabian Eichner. He should have been kept as Fabian Eichner. That's more intimidating than Giovanni.
Also, can we talk about the AEW's getting Timothy fucking Thatcher? What the hell? Can we talk about that for a second? Timothy Thatcher could be going to AEW.
Crazy. And he's gonna be there next week.
And see, where's Angela? What Alexander Wolf's fucking?
Oh, what a spot! Good lord, that's my favorite spot of the match.
That was a great one.
That was awesome.
Okay, so Alexander Wolf, yeah, I think he's back with Progress.
Yeah, Alexander Wolf's with Progress now.
And
in every indie promotion that WWE's ever worked with, they're not working with anymore.
I think that from what I've understood, the contracts were up at that point.
Contracts are up, and they're not going to rescind them, or we're not going to renew them.
Man, Wolf, Wolf's pushing 40.
Who?
Alexander Wolf.
Yeah, he's pushing 40.
Yeah,
so I'm glad they kind of got rid of him because he's kind of like old now. They want younger talent,
which makes sense. I mean, he's been on the independent circuit, start his career since 2004.
Yeah.
But the fact, oh my God, in 2012, like he defeated El Generico. I think a lot of people know who that really is. That's Sami Zayn to win the WXW World Wrestling Championship, and also almost held it for a year, losing
WXW. That's Germany, right?
Germany. That is German, yes.
Yeah.
And he lost that to Tommy End, which is Malachi Black.
Yep, Tommy End. He was Tommy End. Then he was Aleister Black. Now he's Malachi Black.
And he's been wrestling since 2002.
Yeah, he's up 4. Goddamn.
Yeah, 6 feet 215 is Malachi Black.
Yeah, he's a big dude. He's a giant dude.
Even though 6 feet might seem not like big to a lot of people, but the way how the wrestling and how these camera angles do, they really make this man a lot bigger than his apparently with his height does. But I gotta say too, him and Selena, when you see these two outside the ring, him and Selena, me and Tyler, like I said, we can relate them to so much because they just act like complete nerds all the time.
They're basically us.
And I love you love
gaming
to see
a lot. And they basically game a lot and stuff, and
you love it. It just you love it.
And same thing with Adam Cole.
Yeah, that's
same thing. Same thing with Brandy Lauren from Impact.
Oh, forgot about her.
She games too.
I guess I really don't really much. It feels like Impact kind of went down the toilet a little bit because I really never
Impact kind of flopped a bit lately.
Yeah.
Hasn't been that
But
good.
yeah, you have some talent on that Impact roster that can go elsewhere. I mean, damn.
You
Isn't
do.
Rosemary still there? Eh?
Rosemary's still there, yeah.
Damn. I think, God, I mean, I'm trying to think.
Rosemary's still there. Crazy Steve is still there.
Oh, shit. I completely forgot about Crazy Steve. Holy crap.
Crazy Steve's still there.
I think,
Callahan's still there.
you saw Eddie Edwards over there.
Eddie Edwards is still over there.
God, I think he deserves a lot better what Impact's given him, if I'm going to be completely honest.
They turned him heel randomly, and it was a stupid
It did. I saw that clip. It's just like, what?
It was stupid. It was dumb.
Ooh, Ludwig with another right. And step up into Guri. And nice suplex, too.
But I mean, the heel turn did make sense, though, in a sense, though, because
Okay.
because he was Ring of Honor before.
That's
Impact.
Yeah, I forgot about. I watched some.
And they were doing this whole Ring of Honor invasion with him, the Kingdom, PCO, and
Honestly,
somebody else.
I forgot PCO. You know, at one point, what's that? Steve was still wrestling. I thought you would think that the dude that's pushing 50 already would still have left in the tank.
He retired in 2012, but he came back in I think 2018.
He also won the Ring of Honor World title, if I'm not mistaken, too.
He did before in 2019 or 2020. He did.
And I will say the Kingdom without Vincent, it for me isn't the same for me. I've always liked with him, Matt Taven, and TK O'Reilly. I think so.
TK, I miss TK, man.
Dude, what the hell happened to him, man?
I don't know.
Like
it was like everybody got fired. TK gets fired. Everybody got fired from Ring of Honor because the company was originally going to just shut down. They were just going to.
Yeah.
Company was dead before Tony bought it. But TK, he's gone.
He just fit like I mean, damn.
He's down to wrestling. I don't know what he's doing now.
And man,
it was Matt Taven, TK, Vincent, and that was it.
Yeah.
And now they inserted the
Maria and Mike.
Yeah,
it's like I said, it's not the same for me. And I love Ring of Honor to death, but it's just not the same Ring of Honor as how I remember it.
Yeah, this is not Ring of Honor's doing. This was Impact's doing.
True.
Ooh, nice crossbody. Miss me. Nope.
TK O'Ryan.
Yeah, TK O'Ryan.
Right. Okay. So yeah. So in May 19th, because obviously part of the World of Wars tour. And after attacks, because the Kingdom disbanded after Vinny Marcelli's attack towards Taven, but unfortunately TK O'Ryan did announce that he's stepping away for some time after take care of a leg injury and suffer concussions in October 2020.
Oh, so that's why he retired.
No, he's. I mean, when I look at his page,
he's dealing with just injuries.
I think he's taking some time away to just heal up. So
yeah, he's just dealing with
that's very unfortunate, man. What the hell?
Man, he was such a great talent. The Kingdom was so over.
That was a great faction, a great Ring of Honor 6-man tag team champions at that.
I remember when they tried to turn them baby faces because they were so loved.
Yeah, they were super over as hell in Ring of Honor.
Yeah. And I remember when Matt Taven won the world title.
If I'm not mistaken, too, he's a grandson with Ring of Honor. If I'm not mistaken, too.
Yeah, he was. But yeah, he won the world title.
Shit, Matt Taven's pushing 40. That's crazy.
Yeah, but he won the title in a ladder match. But imagine if you remember that match and the way it ended. Do you realize how big of a pop he got when he won the world title? Oh,
absolutely. I mean, that's
good Lord, he had a pop.
And looks like Giovanni on the top with the Toro. Or sorry, with Joaquin. Oh my God, Avalanche Slam. Damn. And oh yeah. Giovanni's clutching at his left knee. Hey, think of this too, Tyler. Matt Taven's from the New England area. He's from Derry, New Hampshire.
Yeah. Yeah, he botched that heavily.
Yeah. Oh man.
And you can tell it was a botch because you
Yeah.
saw Selena just now break character and look concerned
Like yeah, because it's
looking
like,
at him. Like
and
she
looks
legit
like
broke character just now.
oh
She
with an
looked
upper
concerned.
and the cover 1, 2, and then
She wasn't
Imperium
looking at Joaquin Wild. She was looking at Giovanni. She was
Giovanni.
concerned.
Like you could see Giovanni's almost leg came out from under him, and so Imperium goes to the finals.
Yeah, I don't know
Either
how
way,
this match was
I
picked
can't
up
be mad
though.
about this match. This was a great match at its finest.
And
Even
then
though
and with this match, you wanted either person to win. So
I mean,
if
both
Legato
teams.
won, we'd still been happy.
Oh yeah, yeah. His left leg almost came. Oh, but he landed on his knee too at the same time when he botched that.
Yeah, but if you saw Zelina, she wasn't looking at Joaquin Wild. She
Yeah,
was
I
looking
saw.
at
Yeah,
him.
I just
She
saw
was
that too.
concerned.
Like she,
She was
it's
concerned.
so Imperium and Braun
Yeah, he
Strowman.
landed directly on the knee. Directly.
That's nothing.
And where he landed to, Rob, was the hardest part of the ring.
Yeah, that's
One of the hardest parts of the ring. Because
that,
there, I think it's all wood. That part.
yeah. People say. I mean, if you looked at some instances where some wrestlers tore up the ring, you got wood underneath that. That's not an easy thing to.
I think Cena broke his back
Yes,
because
Cena
of
did break his back
Batista
one.
bomb on that part of the ring.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that. Now we get a little bit of a vignette or like a video package for the Royal Rumble tomorrow night in San Antonio, Texas. Good Lord, man. I know we keep saying, it's crazy enough that we're going to be sooner. Who's to say? We might even get to WrestleMania a lot quicker than the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
That's fucking. And some greatest moments of the Royal Rumble.
Now, who do you got winning the men's and the women's?
The women, I have Rhea winning it because I want her back in the title picture. Because I mean, look, the fact that she's still, and the men's definitely Cody. I don't think Sami Zayn's going to not be in it.
Sammy's going to be in the match, but I don't think he's winning it.
Yeah, I think he's going to find a way. If he gets eliminated, he's going to find a way somehow to interfere in the main event. Or
he's going to be eliminated, but he's going to find a way to interfere in the main event.
Yeah, because it's going to
cause him to turn face.
Yeah, and God, the 2006 Royal Rumble, man. How about Rey Mysterio being the Iron Man of that 2006 Royal Rumble? Went over 60 minutes.
Man.
Oh man.
I just didn't like it. I just didn't like it how it took it. It took Eddie to die and for WWE to be pity him.
That was kind of disgusting if you think about it.
That was a pity win. It was a pity win. That's what it was. And the title win was a pity win too.
And then you got Cody Rhodes returning at WrestleMania. Then you have Edge. Holy crap! Like when Edge returned, that really knows how to bring a grown man to tears. If you think about it,
I still can't believe how Bad Bunny was in the match. He gets a giant pop.
They did not. Oh no, they showed Titus tripping at the Greatest Royal Rumble.
Wait, what? What did you show?
Great Titus O'Neil tripping on his way down.
Oh yeah,
like.
Yeah, shit. Remember when? Oh god, they didn't show it. They're gonna show it again. They showed it
wow,
twice.
Austin went in the 1990s.
Oh, they showed it 3 times. God dang.
God, Stone Cold, man, in the 90s, man, was something else.
The fact that WWE has never let Titus O'Neil live that down.
And you know what? I love it.
A whopping 3 times in one vignette.
Like you're on live television. The fact you trip, I was like, no, they just did not.
The funniest part of the whole thing, Rob, was that Michael Cole and Corey Graves just broke character and just cracked up.
I mean, how could you do it without? If you do not laugh, then I don't know what's
Dude,
humorous.
and the best part, Corey Graves was laughing so hard after that happened. So hard. He's like,
I
yo,
mean, it's
show it
really
again,
hard
bro.
to
Show
see
it
that without
again.
a straight face. But I will
Dude,
say
it's
this too,
hilarious.
though, man. The Royal Rumble has some really iconic moments. I mean, you think about it. If you look at 1995, I mean, Shawn Michaels had 1 foot down. It's like,
Yeah.
and this is what
And
before he had.
look at 97, 98, Stone Cold winning it twice.
Yeah, let's be real. Stone Cold from the 90s, and let's be real. Oh, and it looks like we are getting ready for KO and Solo Sikoa up next after a commercial break. But man, I gotta say, man,
Man, the fact that that's Hardy singing that song.
yeah,
He's a country singer and he made a rock album.
actually, he did a really nice blend too of it.
It was a really good blend.
Oh man, hey, shout out to the 3 people still sticking with us. So, we greatly appreciate that.
First Royal Rumble match was the year I was born, 1988. That's awesome. That's honestly pretty
And
awesome.
we greatly appreciate some of the older wrestling fans coming by too, which is great as well.
That's actually, yeah, we love that. We love that, man. That we got some retro fans who were born in the 80s, who grew up in the 90s era, or we have like other people born in the 70s who grew up in the 70s or the 80s era.
Yeah, it's crazy too. I mean, especially with the people that we met. I mean, Earl. I mean, has led through the golden age. I mean,
He's been through 4 or 5 generations of wrestling.
Yeah,
Awesome.
like that's great to see. And I will say this too, though, man. It's like for someone who's good with the attitude. Now, granted, that entire era itself will not fly in today's stand.
It won't last an episode. It won't even last 10 minutes.
Not even 5 minutes if you think about it. Because
That probably won't last a segment. It'd be canceled mid-segment.
It's exactly like people. You have to really understand that this was. But I will say, Attitude Era had its moments, for sure. I mean, look, you had ECW invade WWE at one point in 1997. Like I said, I mean, in 98, though, man, I mean, good Lord, when the Rock turned heel, well, that was what, in 96, 97, somewhere in that time frame?
That was late 97.
Late 97. Let's be real. If it weren't for that heel turn, Rock would never have been the superstar he would have been.
Yep.
It's crazy, too, looking back at it. If you looked at the Survivor Series in 96, it's like, you kind of would cringe at his original gimmick as a blue chipper. It's like, what?
Blue chip babyface. He was all smiling.
It just didn't sit him right. But the fact when he turned him, like Tyler said, when he turned him heel in late 97, boy, did him wonders. I mean,
he went from a guy who was just happy to be there to the guy that don't mess with him.
To roast your ass every single night. Well, unless you're not Stephanie McMahon. Holy crap, she got the short end of the stick more times.
He got roasted heavily by Rock. Heavily. Yo, seriously, you could have chose Kittle over McCaffrey.
I would have done Kittle as well.
Could have done Kittle. He's a wrestling fan. Would have worked. Fuck, it would have worked.
But
Why are you doing Kittle dirty, man? Could have showed Kittle on a wrestling show.
But the fact that, oh man, I'm trying to think. God,
it's a shame that he's not over.
It is a shame. So let's do a recap so far. We got people not over. Candice LeRae, we all know that she has an issue of getting over.
Yeah.
Xia Li, character-wise, is phenomenal. But the fact she cannot get over it is sad. And you got Karrion Kross and Scarlett. That's
also sad. Because that character work is genius. Both him and Scarlett.
It's just...
get her off my screen. Get her off my screen. Get her off my screen.
As much as we hate her, even though she is a Jersey native.
Wait. Charlotte's from Jersey?
No, Sonya
I'm talking about Charlotte. I'm not talking about Sonya.
No, Charlotte's from...
Sonya can stay on the screen. I don't care. But Charlotte, get off.
Well, Charlotte, they're from her family. She's from North Carolina, obviously from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah, she's from that Carolina.
And here's Charlotte. Why is she on our screen? Also, too, I don't know if you just saw this. That was
Please, Sonya, beat the brakes off of her at the pay-per-view tomorrow, please. Probably not
But-
gonna happen, but I want it to happen.
but it's funny because of look she's like now. I seen like one episode of like Raw. I think when her dad. No, what was it? That was what 2003 or 2002 somewhere on Monday Night Raw, where they actually showed her in the crowd watching her dad wrestle. That's like, really? Like I'm looking at the two side by side. It's like, damn,
I love
that's
that. He goes, she's trying to be persistent, and Adam's just like,
And-
that's not the word I would use.
So
She was
next-
like, I'm trying to be positive here.
like, and you can see the most uncomfortable reaction that Adam Pearce has to put on.
Yeah.
So next week we got the finals for the tag team contenders tournament. Braun Strowman and Ricochet taking on Imperium. Now it's going to be interesting if Giovanni Vinci's knee is going to be 100%, which is going to be something to be keep an eye on.
Yeah, I can't wait. I wish it was at the Murphy though.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of Earl, what's good?
What's up, bro? What's up,
What up,
buddy?
Earl? Hey, we get Kevin Owens to open up the main event.
God dang, this show flew.
And like, yeah, so we're not even an hour. We're about an hour 46 minutes into the show.
Then again, it is a 2-hour show.
So, I mean, shit. You I mean, look, edits. You know how to fit some stuff into 2 hours. So can SmackDown.
See, this makes sense for Kevin to be there because he's beating with the Bloodline, who had both titles.
I appreciate that, Earl. Because, like I
See,
said,
that makes sense.
well, this is all part of the storyline, and also it's part of the build to the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, and that's fine. I don't mind that because it's both titles.
It makes sense. Like you said, it makes sense.
And if he wins the titles, hypothetically, he can show up on both shows.
And we get Solo to.
Also, thank you, Ro.
Like I
We
said,
try our best every week.
Oh yeah, we try to bring up the best content as we possibly can, not just for our show, but even these watch-alongs as well. You know,
Yeah,
kind of do it like
we
you and Jeff.
we try to bring it on your show too. So
Good, absolutely.
here
I don't know.
comes
I have a gut
Solo.
feeling. I'm gonna have a gut feeling that somehow the Usos might get involved. Oh, the action. So Roman Reigns is going to be on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. Oh, good lord, this is ought to be interesting.
Nah, yeah, dude, he's just gonna be himself on that show, out of character. Yeah, he's just gonna be himself.
It's crazy
On
too.
that.
It's like, God, I remember. God, who remembers when this WWE tried to shove Roman Reigns down the throat repeatedly as a babyface? It did not simply work for him. It's okay,
Yeah,
Kevin.
him as a heel is way better.
No,
Way better.
that man, you waited. First of all, they should have pulled the trigger a lot sooner of turning him heel. Wait till he came back.
I'm about to roast Solo's hair right now. Why does he have a ramen mohawk?
Thank you. I didn't really want to say it, but thank you for saying that.
He has a ramen mohawk.
I don't know. That
Two big dudes going at me. Oh my god.
yeah, the worst possible, like the crazy possible, try to take it.
This is the type of match that Big E likes. You know what Big E
what
likes.
a back
You know
elbow!
what Big E likes, right?
And nice senton.
Rob, you know what Big E likes, right?
Yeah.
Big meaty dude slapping meat. What's happening on SmackDown right now?
Or man, if Booker T was back on SmackDown, it's just like shucky duck. I'm sorry. Like, where did the fact that he comes up with these phrases? Like, who writes
And
this
how
shit
it got over is beyond me.
It's like, or like, what?
Ducky,
No
ducky,
water,
quack, quack.
no bread, just meat.
No bread, just meat. Like, what?
It's like, what are you? Like, it's just like it's hard.
That
Like
Chucky
Booker T,
quack,
man.
quack.
It's just like I'm thinking the fact that that's even over is beyond me.
Dude, I can't believe he got Shucky Ducky Quack Quack
Quack
over.
quack.
I don't even know how.
Also, too, if you not watched NXT, the last segment of NXT, we originally thought it was a breakup of Toxic Dragon. Hell no!
Swerve. We got
You
Swerve.
at the right. I was like, what?
Swerve.
I was like, oh
That's my
damn!
segment.
I appreciate that, Earl. Appreciate all this tremendous amount of support. But holy crap, that was a great. But the fact that you did it the most funniest way possible, the fact you had Gigi and JC act like fucking children, and you just had Roxanne act to look like a mom, and you had
you had Roxanne laughing. Booker T's like, oh shit.
like exactly. Now go back to watch that. It's like, but it's like the fact that especially even earlier,
And then in the middle of all that chaos, this man busts out and Shucky Ducky Quack Quack.
Quack. It's like
in the middle of it.
I was like, what? I was like, there it is. Like that. That just really made.
That just really goes. There it is.
and like that. But yeah, but doing NXT was like, and I would say, NXT eventually is going to be, like I said, very interesting because there's going to be some storylines that, there's some that we kind of question, especially if you think about it, especially with Isla Dawn and Alba Fire. That was very interesting if you think about it after that tag team match. I'm thinking to myself, where are you going to go with this? But like Tyler said, if you can't beat them, join them, basically.
That's what the story is. You couldn't beat them, now you're joining them.
Especially the fact that, and the fact that your rivalry with Sol Ruka, let's be real, probably the best upcoming talent on that NXT women's roster. Let's be real.
I feel like this feud is going to catapult Sol Ruka
into that spotlight on NXT. And also, too, I want to wish Nikita Lyons the best speedy recovery. The fact that she blew out her knee.
She tore her her MCL and something else in that ligament. There's 2 ligaments she tore.
Yeah, 2 out of the 3 ligaments, and she's gonna be out. And it's obviously it's funny, but it's crazy that I've seen some people saying that she's too injury prone. It's like, like
that first injury was a fake injury. This is her first legitimate injury.
Yeah, and it's like I'm trying to think. It's like it's going to at least take her about a year.
Two ligaments. That's going to take her about a year.
Yeah, at least.
It's going to take her about a year, sure. And I hope she recovers well, and I hope she gets back in that ring and tears it up. She's a great talent to have.
Especially part of that women's roster, too, with just many others. And Sokoa to the hip attack, right, and just nobody home. Oh, what a right by Kevin Owens, and just a bunch of rights. Into the ropes. And inverted Tommy drop into a clothesline.
Ow, my butt. Hitting the barricade. We're hitting the turnbuckle.
Oh, wow, what a headbutt. And a nice DDT to kind of get some separation. She'll cover 1, 2, no.
I swear, there's been a lot of headbutts in WWE lately.
First of all, you don't want to headbutt a Samoan. That's like the worst thing.
That was bone on bone. That was full on.
Like,
they didn't even block that.
No,
that was bone on bone.
And from what I've been hearing, like, yeah, Samoans do have really tough, bone structure, especially towards their head. When you headbutt them, like that's like they use their head as a weapon most of the time.
Yeah.
And speaking of Earlisms, thank we talking about chicken stew. We're talking about beef stew. What are we talking about here? Lima bean stew.
Stew with a little bit of bean in it.
Lima beans, rice, and sausage. That'd be great. So
I'm about to be adventurous. Get a second plate. I swear to God, this crap's good, bro. I'm telling you, when Earl's around, it devolves food.
Exactly.
Every single time.
And an elbow to the drops Solo off the top. Frog splash. And Kevin Owens hits it. Goes to the cover. 1, 2, no.
Kevin. Yeah, you're dumb. You're trying to headbutt a Samoan. Oh, ow, my head. Yeah, you're headbutting a Samoan.
First of all, that the Ewing took a headbutt from.
No wonder you got a headache from those 2 headbutts you just got, or you just did, and it was bone on bone. Of course. You were.
It looks like we're gonna get set up for the super kick.
For KO to do that as a big dude, my God.
Yeah. Oh man, Solo with a super kick of his own.
The smallest guy.
And almost go for a stunner. And a nice Samoan drop by Solo into the cover. 1, 2, no. I have a gut feeling somehow the Usos going to find a way to screw this up. I don't know.
I have a feeling Sami is going to come out.
That's what I'm thinking.
But what was that phone call about? That was what I want to know.
I'm intrigued about that. So it looks like into the corner goes Solo. Another hip attack. No, it goes into a splash and nobody home. And another super kick by KO. And another one. And we're getting the cannonball by KO. And Kevin Owens with a sucking gesture and to the cannonball. And up to the top we go. Looks like we're going for another frog splash here. And another, sends Swanton Bomb and connects. Cover 1, 2, and Sammy's here! Sammy's here! Tyler, you fucking called it. Sammy's here.
I told you Sammy was going to get involved somehow. He's going to be kicked out of the Bloodline tomorrow. It's happening tomorrow.
Oh! Solo just super kicked Sammy. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm intrigued. Oh, I'm excited for tomorrow anyways.
Okay, there's a stare off between Sammy and...
Uh-oh. Kevin Owens clearing off the announce table.
This is a sign that tomorrow they're going to turn on him. That super kick was a sign.
Yeah. Oh, man. This is...
They're turning on him. They are turning on him tomorrow. And did you realize how Kevin Owens didn't want to hit Sammy?
Yeah, he was very... The fact of a year-long storyline build up the way that it did, the fact you can come to the best conclusion to it, I'm really enjoying that.
Dude, I'm loving this storyline right now.
And Solo, oh boy, we're going to get a splash on... Oh, Kevin Owens with a nice gut punch. Oh, and Solo with a headbutt. And a super kick to... And a pop-up powerbomb on the table. Oh, boy. Oh, KO's got the chair.
That would have been cooler if the table broke.
Yeah. And so...
He's staring down Sammy.
He's staring down again after his smacking... And throws a chair at Sammy's feet. So basically, Solo Sikoa wins by DQ, basically.
Wow.
Okay.
He basically was telling him use the chair on the bloodline and toss the chair to him.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
What an ending.
This is a sign that they're going to turn on him.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Now Sammy's going to rethink everything before tomorrow.
Oh
He's
yeah,
gonna
you
do-
can see the hesitancy in that man's face.
Oh my gosh. What a way to build this story.
And the fact you're leading up till
Wow.
tomorrow. Hey, A+ on that.
The A++. I'm giving it 2 pluses.
Absolutely.
My God, the storytelling is just
The
perfect.
storytelling is right now is the best I've ever it's ever been. And we've never seen this kind of long-term storytelling at its in quite in years if you think about it.
This is good, man.
And Kevin always said, "I see you tomorrow night, Sammy." And you could see, oh man, the hesitant.
I see you tomorrow night. I'll see you tomorrow night, partner. We'll be partners by the end of the night.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Where do I want to begin with a bit of a recap right now? Because holy crap! I mean,
Oh my God!
hey, I applaud that ending. If I have to say so myself,
that
man,
ending was too good.
That was great.
Wow.
And it's like, I know that's going to definitely piss off Roman. I know that for a fact. That's going to piss off Roman.
Roman's going to turn on him tomorrow. I'm telling you.
And if you looked at for those that we're talking about, go back to the tribal court. Like,
if you looked at the story, if you looked at the tribal court, he said, "Don't come to the event. Don't come to SmackDown. Yeah. I don't want to see you until Saturday." He shows up on SmackDown.
And we thought, the phone call was a little bit different for the Usos, but knowing that was for Sammy, because usually because after they got barred from the building because of Adam Pearce. But man, damn it, this is gonna suck.
And then for it to backfire on Sammy,
and that was I say, oh no,
it's gonna happen tomorrow. It's gonna happen tomorrow. They're gonna turn on him tomorrow. Wow.
Great.
What a way to build this up. The conclusion. Now we've reached the peak of the story. We have to reach the peak of the story.
This was the peak, and the Royal Rumble's got to be the end to this best story that.
It has to be. They built this up for a year, and we're at the mountaintop.
Absolutely.
We're at the mountaintop of this story, man.
I mean,
it's glorious, bro. Glorious.
It's glorious, but it's going to suck at the same time. I will say that much.
It's going to pain me so bad.
But but the fact, and it's funny, it's like the fact that a roll story, the fact you had Paul Heyman say, wish the death upon Sami Zayn. That's like, damn. I think I feel that was like one of a telltale sign that this is going to happen.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen fast. And tonight, it
proved it.
It sped it up. It's going to happen tomorrow.
Oh yeah, and the fact that he disobeyed Roman's orders, that should tell you,
man.
It's wow. It's like we said. I mean, you can't tell me of a better storyline than the Bloodline and just how everything has gone on the last year.
Yeah,
and it's wow. Because like I said, man, if the It's Real to Me podcast for Thursday, we're gonna have so much jam-packed stuff to talk about.
Monday banger, Tuesday banger, Wednesday banger, now banger.
It's like
clean sweep.
Now we gotta see how the Royal Rumble turns out, and that'll be a true clean sweep from Saturday.
But for the week before the weekend, clean sweep.
Absolutely, 100%. But with that being said, like I said, we really appreciate everybody who's come in. If you guys are new, make sure you hit the like button. Because, I mean, wow. The ending of the show was fantastic.
Work of art, bro.
Absolutely. But with that being said, though, this is Robert and Tyler from the Philly Sports Talk Podcast. We are out.
Peace.